this catch weight fight. Kirill Nedvedovsky fighting inside the Bellator cage for the third time. His opponent is fighting out of Moldova, Denis Palancica, 6-0 in his professional career. Here is Michael C. Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight here from Tel Aviv, Bellator MMA now presents a catchweight fight set for 3 5-minute rounds. Introducing the blue corner first at 5'5", weighing in 143.3 pounds, undefeated as a professional. He brings 6 victories with no defeats, fighting out of the Republic of Moldova, presenting Denis Palancica. And across the cage, his adversary, fighting out of the red corner at 5'7", weighing in 152.1 pounds. His professional record, 11 victories, 5 defeats, fighting out of Israel, introducing Kirill Nedvedovsky. And the referee in charge of the action, Kevin McDonald.
Kevin McDonald, our referee for this catch weight fight. Nedvedovsky tipped the scale at 152. Palancica at 143. Nedvedovsky moved from the Ukraine to here in Israel at age 17. Kirill Nedvedovsky, Denis Palancica, 6-0, 5 finishes, 3 wins by knockout, and those knockouts, ironically, came late. All 3 of them in the 3rd round. Blue gloves for that man at 6-0.
I'm telling you right now, I watched a lot of tape on Denis Palancica, and man, he is a good fighter. He's got heavy hands, he is tough, he's got a gas tank. He is a handful for anyone, and that's why he's got that undefeated record.
Showcases some good footwork, good movement. Taking on 25-year-old Nedvedovsky, whose birthday is on Sunday. Orthodox stance, but he will switch it up a bit. This is the first fight in over a year for Nedvedovsky. His last fight was in Belfast against James Gallagher, his last Bellator fight. Got submitted by a rear naked choke in the 1st round.
That seems to happen to a lot of people that go up against James Gallagher.
That is very true. He's had some fights in other organizations since then, but as I mentioned, been about a year since he has been in competition. Looking for his first Bellator win.
Nice body shot by Palancica, coming with that left hook to the body. You can see right now, Nedvedovsky does not feel real comfortable. Just took a big shot. He doesn't feel real comfortable right now in the stand-up, and so going for that ground game is exactly what he wants to do. Right now, he does not have anything with this leg lock attempt, but he can switch it over. You see the figure 4 that Palancica just put to keep himself safe from that knee bar attempt.
Nedvedovsky fought here in Tel Aviv 2 years ago against Georgi Karhanian. Said he came into that fight with some back and neck issues. Not 100%. Was TKO'd in the 1st round. So it's been tough going in the Bellator cage, and Nedvedovsky wants to change that up here tonight against the very tough 22-year-old in Denis Palancica.
Well, if he wants to change it up, he's in the right position to do it. He's taking his time, but that's what he was looking for, to see if Palancica would go. He can get his back, but Palancica is going to get out of this right now. And they're going to be back into a stand-up position if he can't snap him back down.
Nedvedovsky has finished 9 of his 11 career victories. His previous 7 wins are his 7 first-round victories. So he's had 7 first-round victories, and they've been 7 in a row. That knee was close, John.
It was.
me thinking like you do now. That's scary. That is really scary.
You watch what Nedvedovsky's doing right now. Look, he's working hard to keep this fight in a position where he can be successful. Palancica, what he wants to do is just keep himself safe right now. Don't work too hard. Utilize the fence for a balance point. And if you can get yourself out, create space, and then start going back with that attack in the stand-up.
Just over a minute on the clock here in round one. Nedvedovsky trying to drag his opponent to the ground.
Thought about trying to bring that leg inside to get that hook. Palancica said, no, that's not going to happen right now. He needs to be careful, keep his hips in the right position so he doesn't get himself caught up with hip to hip. He's going to end up going over into suplex.
Nedvedovsky can be a very emotional fighter as well, can't he?
He can. You know, you look at what he's been through. That fight that he took against Georgi Karhanian, he just got steamrolled in a fight that he took last minute, and you can't blame him in that. He came in, he had a chance, he puts it all on the line, and then he really thought he was going to have a chance against Gallagher. That was a fight he felt comfortable in. He's a good submission fighter. He thought his submissions matched up well with Gallagher, and it just didn't work out for him. So he wants to prove himself here in the Bellator cage tonight.
He said, I was hesitant and too defensive the entire time against James Gallagher. Round one in the books. Set for round number two. Born in the Ukraine, representing Israel tonight, Kirill Nedvedovsky in the red gloves. Moldova's Denis Palancica in the blue gloves. Unbeaten at 6-0, making his Bellator debut. Nice job done by Palancica.
This is not where Palancica wants to be. It was Kirill that decided, I'm going to pull you down onto the ground. I'll even take with my back to the ground because I think I'm much better than you there. That's why he did it. He does not want to be in a stand-up war with Palancica. He is eating the bigger shots here. His stand-up right now is more defensive and trying to look for transitional changes, and he needs to drop levels to try to get into Palancica.
That's why there was some hesitation in that takedown, because all of a sudden Nedvedovsky said, all right, we'll play down here for a moment.
That's it. You know, over half of Nedvedovsky's wins have come by submission. That's telling you right there, look at, I like to fight on the ground. And you want to bring the fight to where you are the strongest, and that's where he's the strongest. And it's a smart move, and having that extra weight in this catch weight fight, that weight, when you're talking about the grappling aspect, can make a big difference.
And he's got a couple of triangle finishes. So top or bottom, Nedvedovsky can be very powerful as a grappler. He might have got clipped there. Palancica jumps on his back.
He got clipped just a moment before in the center of the cage that kind of put him off. You know, again, he would rather be in this position that he's in right now, I believe, than being in the stand-up in the middle of the cage against Palancica. There's just a noticeable difference in these guys when they're as far as their differences of ability on the feet. Palancica's got power, he's got good movement, he's got good combinations, and Kirill just doesn't have that ability. All of his ability is on the ground, and that's why he likes being where he's at right now, and he's even trying to apply a Kimura right now.
Kirill said, bottom line, I just love to fight. Fighting is my life. My courage and will separates me from my competition. Wants to showcase that tonight. Get his arm raised inside the Bellator cage for the first time. Just past the midway point of this fight, scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds.
Kirill still going after that Kimura right here. You can see that Palancica had his hands clasped together. That was going to keep that from happening. Ends up where he gets out of it. They're to guard, but this is still, if you're looking at a place, if Kirill has a choice, where do I want the fight to be? He would rather be on his back fighting in a close quarter battle against Palancica than he does stand up.
Kirill has spent some time training in Thailand with Mike Quick Swick, as well as his many hours of training here in Israel. Still, though, as John pointed out, the stand-up advantage going to Palancica thus far tonight. Under 90 seconds now.
Posturing up, those are some big, heavy elbows, Mike. You can't take a lot of those. Notice the right arm where it's trapping the left arm. Kirill just keeps on trying to create that angle. He's looking at all times for that submission. He's not looking to reverse really, but now when he grabs the leg here, he needs to be careful that it doesn't get trapped by the pressure of that leg. Palancica's not really looking to trap it. He's looking to just try to posture up and bring strikes.
6-0, 5 finishes for the 22-year-old. 50 seconds on the clock here, round 2. Looking for some more ground and pound. Now he's going to stand up.
One of the things you'll notice, you can almost see a sheen on the body of Palancica. That's that sweat. Now, getting that submission is just a little bit tougher. It's got to be locked on correctly for it to work, or a guy's going to just power out of it, sliding, using that sweat as that nice way to free yourself.
Good shots by Palancica. And he snuck one in a second ago, John. It definitely connected.
Palancica is not bad on the ground. Kirill has done a lot of really good work on the ground. And he's answered every bit of it. He's put himself in good position. He's brought his hips in the right place. He's put his hands in the right place. He's defended the right way. I like what he's doing.
You have it 1-1?
I do have a 1-1 right now, but I'll tell you what, just looking at the corner, Kirill is tired. And he was getting his arms rubbed out. In fact, his corner kind of dropped a little ice on the ground, trying to create a little more time for their guy. You know what, again, he ain't cheating, he ain't trying, but he's feeling it. Those arms are getting heavy. The lactic acid is picking up, and we'll have to see how he does in this round, see what he does to try to get this fight to the ground.
I did a lot of fights with a man who does not like ice on the ground in a fight.
He got very angry about it.
Powerful Joe Rogan.
Powerful Joe Rogan. Good man.
Palancica's taking this over, John.
He is. You know, I think some of it is, you know, the conditioning of Kirill, but it's also the damage that Palancica has been launching on him. A lot of those shots are taking their toll. They're slowing down what Kirill can do.
Kirill did come in heavy at 152. Catchweight fight. Palancica, the lighter man, but the man in control.
Kirill's got a good opportunity here if he doesn't. Yeah. Nice job by Palancica to swing his hips out, get himself back around. Like I said, you know, I'm sure that if this was a pure grappling match, I think Kirill Nedvedovsky, he's the better pure grappler. But I'll tell you what, not by a lot. Palancica knows what he's doing down there.
Trying to go to 7-0, and the 22-year-old looking for success in his Bellator debut.
Going for the same technique, and we're going to see if Palancica gets that same turn, but he doesn't. He's going to get his back if he's not careful. There you go.
3 minutes on the clock, third and final round. Tel Aviv, Israel. Menorah, Mivkahim Arena, the Eternal City. Great to be back in the Holy Land.
Kirill Nedvedovsky still going after. He's going to go after a heel hook here. See if he's got that leg entwined. Good hips by Palancica. He's getting himself out back to the stand-up where he should be, but that's tight right now. He needs to be careful.
Can he lock it down?
If he keeps himself where he's at, he's going to be safe.
And he's safe. And that might be the only way that Nedvedovsky can pull this off at this point, John, is to snap one on quickly to catch his opponent off guard.
That's exactly what he's trying. He keeps on going. He's got a very good sweep setup. You see him catching the leg underneath. He gets to half guard. He brings his arm through and he sets up to turn Palancica and to set up that leg lock, and then Palancica decides to turn. He has the opportunity to get his back, but at this point he's slippery, and it's the explosiveness that Palancica still has. He gets himself right out of it.
Palancica has definitely stayed busy on the ground, just missed with that heavy elbow.
Oh, that one would have hurt.
Yep. Trying to get it all the way to side control, trying to pull that other leg out. Half guard right now.
You're going to see, there's Kirill. He starts to bring his arm underneath. That same pass that he's been trying, he keeps going back to. I think Palancica at this point, he's got a good handle on it. He's not concerned with it. He knows how to stop and he knows how to beat it.
Nice shot. Final minute of the fight. Short, strong elbow. All Denis Palancica in round 2 and here in the third and final round.
See right here, this is a good position for Palancica to take the back. If he's smart with it, he's got to keep his left leg out as a post. And that's exactly what he does. You see Kirill, he's going for a Kamerda here, but he does not have it. This is not a position he's going to be able to make this work. His legs are not in the right position. He would have to bring them too high up on the back. He can't bring them where they need to be.
Impressive Bellator debut for the 22-year-old Denis Palancica.
Almost have an electric chair sweep here if he goes for it. Nope.
This fight goes the distance. This fight goes the distance. The judges have rendered their decision. Here is Michael C. Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, having gone the distance, we'll go to your judges' scorecards. Your first judge, Sal D'Amato, scores the fight 29-27, while judges Brian Miner and John English both see it the same, 29-28. I'll have it for the winner by unanimous decision, still undefeated, Denis Palancica.
Johnny definitely took over in rounds 2 and 3.